Happy Saturday. I thought I would make a video. Maybe I can make it more than 1 minute long. Most of my stuff ends up being shorts, but yeah, shorts are good. I like shorts. Anyway, my mama is sitting here eating her breakfast. It is Saturday morning. She's giving me a dirty look. If I do this, she'll think I have the phone on her. Okay, Mama, I'm filming you. Wave. No, I'm not filming you. Say, get out of here. Say it like an Italian. Say it like a mafia mama.
I don't know what
Come on, you're Italian. Say it like a mafia mama.
Just get out.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Before I send Tony to get you. Guess what we're having for lunch?
What?
Well, you know what? Mama, you didn't teach me how to cook. You never let me in the kitchen. It will come and pay you back. It will. No, I have made split pea soup. You like split pea soup? Oh, that sounds very enthusiastic. And I didn't make it like, I don't want to say normal people do. My husband likes it with like tomatoes and cabbage and onions and all that. It's not like the split pea with ham. It's split pea with cabbage, and it's gonna have vegetables in it. And then I'm gonna make her a grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich because that tastes really good. Not with like a lot of butter or anything, but when you heat up peanut butter and jelly, like on bread, and then cook it like on the stove, it tastes really good. And to me, peanut butter and jelly tastes good with split pea soup. Kind of like yesterday we had clam chowder, the white kind, with a tuna fish sandwich. Certain things go together, like tomato soup and grilled cheese. But my mama had an issue with cheese. So, for those of you who have or are getting older, cheese, especially like on cold pizza or like certain cheeses, can be a serious choking hazard, not only for the young, but for older people or people with swallowing stuff issues. The swallowing stuff gets weaker. So you have to be careful. So I don't know what my mom did, ate a glob of cheese that came out of a, what's it called? A calzone that I had bought at a grocery store, and had fixed up a nice little plate for lunch with that. And it was like a little variety. I like to do try to do a little smorgasbord of stuff together. And the next thing I know, I'm looking at her like, she's like this. And it's like, are you okay? Are you choking? But she's not turning red. But what she said happened is, what I'm understanding is, you could breathe, but you felt it was blocked. Was that what happened? But yeah, it was scary. And so I'm trying to get her out of her chair, because in my mind I'm thinking, okay, she's choking. But then it's like, no, she's not turning red. I don't know what's going on. And I couldn't get her out of her chair. She's in a lazy boy. And I thought, okay, well, I know with first aid and all that eventually somebody will drag them to the floor, and you can, get stuff dislodged. And I actually have one of these, a while back, that helps with if somebody's choking. But also in my mind, I was thinking, like with her face being like this, I thought, is she having like a heart attack, a pain, aneurysm? Something was going on. I could see it on her face, and, just fear written all over her face. And so I, being just such a calm and relaxed person, and have extreme fears of choking and fires and stuff like that. But yeah. So I went and got the phone real quick, because I figure, okay, if I can't get this out or whatever's going on, I need help. So I'm calling 911. And then she very clearly spoke and said something like, don't call them. And then I'm like, okay, she's getting air. I kept asking her, are you okay? Can you talk? Are you choking? And she's just like this. No universal sign. No, like, I can watch this. See my face? Watch how I can make my face, well, maybe I can't, but how I can make it red so I'm not breathing.
If you're frustrated with occasional bloating or gas, your body's giving you signs. It's time to try Align. Align probiotic was specifically designed by gastroenterologists to help relieve your irritation.
Okay. Whew. Yeah, just a little bit. But she's like that for about, what, 45 seconds? How long?
I don't know.
Don't talk. She's eating. Oh God, she's eating again. But I'm making sure that I always put the Greek yogurt on top of whatever I fix her in the morning because that's slippery. The other thing you have to be careful because I decided, like Google, I knew stuff for little kids. Very same with older people. Whole grapes, cut them in pieces. Hot dogs, cut them in pieces. But she doesn't eat hot dogs. But watch the amount of cheese. If you're making, like putting peanut butter on something, peanut butter and white bread really can become pasty. And the thing is, they say add extra jelly, but she doesn't eat like white bread. She has her sourdough or her whole grain. And I am very sparing with the peanut butter because it just, I'm not into eating something that you bite into that tastes like a piece of peanut butter fudge or something. But, because I will go buy the peanut butter fudge. No shame in, buying a chunk of fudge. So I'm thinking I better be careful with the fudge I've bought because I think fudge could do the same thing. If you think about it, a big chunk of, But yeah, so when I was a little girl, and I remember it, my mama saved my life. I was eating a tuna fish sandwich and potato chips, and I was an afternoon kindergartner, and I was sitting in our little farmhouse in Michigan out in the country, and all of a sudden I couldn't breathe, and it felt like it was poking out of my ear, and my mom was standing at a hutch, and I'm looking at her, and she turned around, and the last thing I remember her saying is, "Are you okay?" And the story goes, she flipped me upside down. That's what she always told me, and shook me by my feet. So this was in like probably 1970. So I have issues with choking, needless to say. And so raising my daughter, having issues with choking, I gave her food at a real young age that was chopped up and stuff I figured she wouldn't choke on. And so as a grown adult woman now, she's trying foods because certain textures and certain stuff I was scared to give her when she was young. So then she had an aversion to certain stuff. But so now she's all grown up and her own kids, and she feeds them a variety of stuff and is really careful. But choking has always been something that's it's scary. It's scary when you see somebody choking. So I'm sitting here now watching her eat, and she has a medic alert then on her chest. And I said, "Hey, if you're ever eating something and I'm in the house here and you're choking, or something's happening, push that medic alert because I can hear it at the base saying dialing now," which we need to do a check on it. So just push it right now, and I'll do a check. Push your medic alert. Let's make sure it even works. It's supposed to do monthly checks. Push it. So I have to go over here, and I'll end this video when they come on, because I don't know how to edit because I have to give her personal information. But yeah, so she has a
emergency reported. Processing now.
Yeah, so this is basically using like cell phone technology that reaches out to this, machine.
Transferring you to a dispatcher.
Okay, have a good day, Saturday. Peace, hope, love, be good.